working on... Wow, very cool. It is indeed on. I think this might fail my checks, but we'll try it. Hello, G-Talk. You're very early. Hello. Let's see if we get copyright issues with this one. Let's find out. Let's fuck around and find out. Wait, what's my volume doing? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, today's I'm gonna continue doing this. I did basically jack shit on the weekends. Getting a little bit more burnt out because if I keep staring at the same thing, it's gonna eventually happen. But so yeah, that's the original gray shadows, and then at some point I tried like a green one, and it didn't look as good. I also desaturated the legs. I think the original one was a bit too much. And then I saw some stuff on Pinterest and stuff, and I'm like, why not use purple, right? Because like that's the counter. They also kind of is present with the accent color, so you know, not a bad idea, I think. So that's what we're going with for now. This is more my kind of shade, I think, with a little bit more blue, but then I think once the blue comes in, it kind of changes the green a little bit too much. And so I didn't want to go with this, but anyway, so we're still in the process of struggling through the shapes and rendering, and trying to make this as clean as possible. We'll see how far I can go. I think once there is secondary light source, like reflected light goes in, would be pretty good. Oh shit, what's my reference's name? Oh, never mind, it's right here. I don't think this will clear. Okay, I need to stop music. Oh, it's a bit too heavy, I think. Oh. Just go back to Porter Robinson for now, and then figure it out later. Okay. It doesn't actually hit that hard. Okay, it's not too bad. It is present. Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly put in each light source and stuff like that. So it's gonna take a while, I think, as I sort this out. I honestly expect this to take quite a bit longer still. It still feels really awkward, I think. Like, because before I drew stuff without really trying too hard, like without trying to be something else too hard, and that was a lot easier. But the thing is, I feel like if I always do that, oh wait, let me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like if I don't try stuff outside of the comfort zone, then I will never move in a specific direction that I may or may not want to go in. Like, I think in this case, I want to be a little bit cleaner than what I would otherwise do. So I think this makes sense, right? Like, to try to make it cleaner. But it's so awkward to do, or very painful to do. And I always wonder if this makes sense to do. Because it's hard to do, right? Which both makes it worthwhile and also maybe not make sense. And then if I just did my own thing anyways, at some point, as long as I want to have clean stuff, I figured then I probably will just eventually work towards it, right? Even if I don't necessarily try this hard. So I don't know what's a good place to draw that line, but do I want this much color here? It's a bit dark, isn't it? But I can always tone it down from here. It's just hard to get it into the correct shape. And also I do have to put in this, so maybe let me put in the reflector light. Did I work on the... I worked on the wrong layer. God damn it. I think it's easy to fix there. Yeah, worst case I can tone that down, that's fine. And then now I can paint on this layer here. I don't know if I want that. Logically it might exist, but maybe not. Maybe a little bit too strong. Hello, Cairo. Yeah, I'm gonna not detail the stuff in the shadow. I don't have the skills to do so. It's gonna take too long to figure that out. So I'm inclined to just leave it. Not make this too complicated here. don't know if that is visible. Is that visible? Let's see. Let me check. I don't know. Whatever. Cannot see it. How bright is this spot? Yeah, okay. We're doing almost pure one. Okay, nice. Yeah, double click. I think I did. Less. Yeah, that's the truth. Yes, a cloud of mosquito. Hello, Igami. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, mosquito. Oh man, I haven't seen one of those in almost a decade or something. The whole climate is very cool. Yeah, mosquito. Yeah, the shadow of the green is kind of weird. I could disable this as well. I mean, it would have to be really cold, right? I think. I don't know if you survive at that, like, unless you are willing to wear like a lot of layers. I don't know what I mean, I'm talking Canada Co, right? We are like single digits here, low single digits over here. What the hell is this? Oh, is this way? Oh, I see. And the colors are hard. The green is gonna be a problem, I think. I need something that will match, right? Because it looks like this isn't gonna fly here. What would be dark enough at the bottom? Maybe I cannot go that dark either. Let's get this out. I gotta get this done soon, man. Everything is kind of stuck on this again. This is why I still cannot take on stuff to like commissions and stuff. It's not gonna work out. It's gonna be too painful. Oh, it looks like you're being called upon. You get me? Do you get numbed by the mosquitoes? It's gone, man. It's gone. Ah, そこは適当で。It's not really working out. But... This will have to stretch.
Even if it's not for your own sake.
I'll make it right again, but it's no use. You said my hunger grows and grows. I have to write the meaning of my life, or else everything's in vain. When the glory tries to tempt you, it may seem like what you need. But if glory makes you happy, why are you so broken up? So tell me how it felt when you walked on water. Did you get your wish? Floating to the surface quicker than you sank. I know. So tell me how it felt when you walked on
These will be times that I will miss. Don't blame me if I don't come through. I spent a lifetime on this, but I would give it all to you. 'Cause I know what you do out of passion, but it only makes it harder for me. And I know that you're scared of the notion we'll become who we meant to be. Cause I know what you do out of passion, but it only makes it harder for me. And I know that you're scared of the notion we'll become who we meant to be. star. It makes me happy when I see your smile. Got the bones, I know you found some out the round. So got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I know you found some got the bones, I'm out the round. So got the bones, I'm hustle bones, got the bones, I'm toast the bones, got the bones, got the bones, I know you found some out the round. So got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I know you found some got the bones, I'm out the round. So got the bones, I'm hustle bones, got the bones, I'm toast the bones, got the bones, got the bones, I know you found some out the round. So got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I know you found some got the bones, I'm out the round. So got the bones, I'm hustle bones, got the bones, I'm toast the bones, got the bones, got the bones, I know you found some out the round. So got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I'm the bones, got the bones, I know you found some got the bones, I'm out the round. So got the bones, I'm hustle bones, got the bones, I'm toast the bones, got the bones. Hey, somebody tell Porter Robinson I love him.
It's just that we're gonna hit some kind of copyright at some point.
It's your boy Lil B. Bass freestyle. Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson. I got the biddies, I got the money, I got the biddies, ain't nothing funny. Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson. I know Kiki, that's my friend. Lil B's my friend. I know Porter Robinson, I'm Lil B. I got a lot of bitches, they don't know me. That's about me, that's about me. I got 10 bitches, so you don't know me. The bass god is my friend. I know Porter Robinson, I am. Ask me, I am. I know Little B. All the animals love me. Everybody knows I'm Lil B. Everybody loves me. Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson. I'ma go save this cat. I'ma go scratch the back. Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson, Porter Robinson. I'ma go save this cat. I'ma go scratch their back. I know Lil B. Swag, 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 swag,
Aside from all the leaves that surround us, I'm just here on my own. Aside from all the dreams that surround us, I'm just here on my own.
Hello, Maxi.
Aside from all the leaves that surround us, I'm just here on my own. Aside from all the dreams that surround us, I'm just here on my own.
What?
It's so easy. You just have to believe. 信じればいいんだよ. So jump, jump, trampoline, fly to where you want to be. Jump, jump, trampoline, fly to where you want to be. Jump, jump, trampoline, fly to
Hello,
where you
realist
want
you.
to be. Jump, jump, trampoline, fly to where you want to be.
Oh my god. Art is so fun, guys. Holy shit. So much fun, guys.
Happy, why are you so broken up? So tell me how it felt when you walked on water. Then you get your way, floating to the surface quicker than you say. So tell me how it felt when you walked on water. Then you get your way, floating to the surface quicker than you say. Don't say you lose, just yeah, get up and move ahead. And leave for yourself. 'Cause that's your role, the work instead you're so low. You can make for someone else. One day you choose, ashes on the floor. An obsession brings you down. But don't you waste
My brush is
your face. It will serve you in due time. So tell me
Doom, 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 doom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I wanna say I love you. I wanna say I love you too. Thank you for loving Lil B. Thank you for supporting me. Shouts out to my mom. I love you. Yes, you can cry to this. Yes, I love you too. If anything just happened, no. Just know this. I live for you and I love this. Thank you, Base World, for being nice. It gets cold on these lonely nights. Never had money, so I can't respect it. Really, I value friends. You feel me? OG told me keep your heart, keep spreading love and play your part. I just do the best that I can, say real things and help my friends. I am not perfect, but I am great cause I keep a smile. I know you are a superstar. Stay base and love me and hope I have a good life. RIP to your dead family. I love you, Base World, for life. And I want you to have a good night and I want you to have a good day. Everybody know I see weird things, but it's gonna be okay. I love you, I love you. Even though things sometimes are hard, I just put it up to in the air. Sometimes I cry, but it's okay. We'll be alright.
this for all my people that's alive right now. Cause sometimes, man, I feel dead. We all feel dead, man. We alive on earth, but we living to die. It's for everybody that's in the sky. Everybody that's out here, we alright. It's okay to cry. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Do, do, do. I love you. Boom, boom, boom. Do, do, do. My name's Little B, and I love you. You know, just spread my music. And if anything ever happens to me, you know, I love you guys, man. The tears coming to my eyes, just saying this, nothing's promised. The world's real creep, things get real shicey. You know, like I said, I'm young bass guy, and don't nobody like me. Everybody love me. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. And I love you.
降り積もる粉雪が舞う諦めかけた夢がまた波打つあの日のままで変わらない笑顔見つめた染まる頬に触れた風が空高く抜けたいつも見ていた近いようで遠くていつだって届かないどうしてと問いかけた声も揺れるゆらゆら右に浮かんだ月は何もわからないただの傍観者同じ右腕が痛い夜空に風が吹く朝君の肌じゃれ合う声に合わせて駆け出す君を片道部で追いかけてたその横顔が見てるのは遥か遠くここじゃ信じてね問いかけた声が響くハラハラと一緒に夜空かけてゆくあの丘に日差し差す頃に見つけた願いは宝石輝き出す
Hello, Lord. Hello, Ibukize. I am not really enjoying this because I don't really know. I don't really like what I'm doing. That's the thing. But I'm gonna do it regardless. To its logical conclusion, whatever that may be. It just doesn't look very good to me. So it just feels like... What does this feel like, actually? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm doing, but it doesn't ever feel good. That's also not true, but I think for the most part it doesn't really feel good because it always feels very uncertain. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the washroom. Ooh.
Since you've awakened her again, she depends on you. She depends on you. She'll go along. Never speak of this again. We depend on you. We depend on you. I know. Since you've awakened her again, she depends on you. She depends on you. She'll go along. I'll never speak of this again. We depend on you. We depend on you. I don't know much about your life beyond these walls. The fleeting sense of love within these God-forsaken halls. I can hear it in his voice and I recall. This girl was left 100 years with something after all.
Yes, thank you. Today is looking like it's gonna be one of those quieter and slower streams, which is perfectly fine. Have a good rest of the day to you too, Ibukize.
There's nothing but the rain, no footsteps on the ground. I'm listening, but there's no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me?
Yeah, I'm still getting copyrighted.
Somebody come take me home. It's that damn cold
I'm surprised nothing's come up so far. This is crazy. Oh my god.
ち忘れないように言われていたレイアウトを消したふと口ずさんだフレーズを捕まえて胸に響いた言葉のせ空に飛び放つの君に伝えたいことか君に届けたいことかたくさんの電話線になって遠く彼方へと響く君に伝えたいことは君に届けたいことかいくつもの線が円になって全てつなげてく
Double opposites. Ooh. Let's get this.
And hoping made her more. Oh, there must be something wrong with me. 'Cause getting made you more. And hoping made her more. Someone tell me something comforting.
Oh man. You got me, you got me. Oh. So boring, man. Art sucks. Doing things sucks, not doing things also suck. But I know, like, based on past experience, this is I feel this way because I'm just tired. The difference between like being awake and being a little bit more alert and active in the moment versus like just really tired and just out of it and on autopilot is a huge difference in terms of how it feels. Like, I can look at this. If I have more energy, right now I'm looking at this and I'm seeing this, and it's just like, man, it's kind of mid, you know, like at best. Kind of subpar. The shapes are not necessarily that clean. The colors are kind of unknown. I don't really know if I like it. The pose wasn't original. But if I have energy to deal with it, then I'll be looking at this and be like, you know what? This is a great starting point to go do something more and make it even better, right? So it's all in my head. It's all in the head, man. Like, it's the difference in mentality is such a game changer. But I'm just so tired. Yeah, streaming. Sorry, I'm opening a tin of like cookies and I'm just eating now. It's done. Oh my god, bro. Stream's only been on for like an hour 15, but I've been drawing for like the past 3 hours, I think. This yellow light from the bottom right, not meant to rhyme, but it did, is pretty interesting. Might be the way forwards. Not the most convinced, but this is something that I can work with. Do you have any of those, like, I guess you don't have it. I mean, if you have, you would have tried it, but like insect repellents or like bug killers. Let's gotta go with the nuclear option. Cover things that you need to have covered and then just nuke them. Nuke the shit out of them. Guess there's no reason to keep these. I want to see how these guys look side by side here. Let's take a quick look. Alright, man, we're gonna see you later. See you later, Igami. If you make it back. Oops. Right click, right click. No, middle click, middle. Man, cookies are so nice. Nom nom nom. I was thinking less dengue fever and more like getting sucked dry, but I wish you the best of luck. I have half the mind to just nuke the lakes out, so I can just not care about the colors. Right, doesn't look right. It shouldn't be nuked. I need to keep it. The colors are not great. I don't like the colors. But we are getting closer, I think. To my limit, I mean. Like, I mean, it's the same as getting closer to the end, but not necessarily in the best way. But we are getting closer to what I can physically do. Very sad. これが限界っていうのか。Wow, right, bro. What? Oh, whoops. Yeah, and I don't want to push this, right? So, I mean, you can go the other way. Oh, but there's a different way of doing it. これならと because it's pure white. this again? Hello, Uni. Welcome to the Daily Artist Fun Workshop. Here we explore the thrilling activity that is digital art and other forms of creative expression. It's very fun indeed. Other part? Oh, wait, where is the eyeball going? So I already kind of forgot what I said. Was there other part? I thought it was just other forms of creative expression. Oh, I was just trying to be what's the word? Oh my god, what is that word? Accommodating. Oh yes, look at that big word. Every form of expressive creative expression is welcome. Maybe I should use the liner. Oh. Didn't load the original thing. I don't have space for the yellow stuff. They don't have too much area for the eyeballs, so I'm just gonna leave it simple, I guess. Eyeballs. And it? Oh, I didn't click it. I guess we're just too far to see the change. Oh, it is very faint. Never mind. Let's bump this. What? Oh, it got bumped already. Oh, wow. I think I end up taking your advice, Uni. Like, I made the shadows a little bit more saturated. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, maybe I went... Wait, hang on. Let me see. I know at some point I did do that. I just don't know if I changed it back. But, I think I made it a little bit more purple. Yeah, it's a bit more purple. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Man, some of the shapes, yeah, this is I can see. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say that this piece is just kind of I mean, oh my god, I can't form a sentence right now. I think it's just there's too many emotions going on at the same time. There's a bit of I'm tired, and then I guess I don't like it as much, but it's also not like I hate it. And then everything kind of come together at once, and I just got like be lost. My brain just stopped. But yeah, I think I'm still trying too hard to force the rendering a specific way or something. I don't know, like if I just went in and started painting, it would have felt a lot easier to do, even if what I'm doing fundamentally isn't really any different. I think maybe the shapes are a little bit more messier because I can not care about it so much. Advance and paint over. Oh, I see. Yes, thank you, Uni. I am that would be great. It's just that I don't know what I would be asking for exactly. It's like if someone if I give you the thing without any idea, it would just be yeah, okay, thank you, Uni. So I guess my brain is just not really running today very well. Yeah. It's an expectation thing, I think. The moment I try to be like, hey, let's make this a bit cleaner and a bit more impressive, then I get really stuck. Because I see it and it looks bad, and I don't see that path to the final goal, and then I get really tired out. It's the same thing with the sketches, except sketches we've been through this process enough times that eventually I start to see that path. Yeah, that's the problem, you see. I have no idea, Uni. That's a great question. I have no idea, dude. I think in general it's a polish thing, which in general to me means that I just need to tighten up some of the shapes, you know, add some more midtones and add some more soft edges here and there, you know, vary some of the edges, maybe add a bit more light source if you want to, some kind of funny ass highlights and stuff like that, right? Because polish is really just like how detailed are some of the parts, right? Like Ask has these really detailed, like really thin and fine strands of hair that really adds to it, but fundamentally the shapes is just like one big shape with two gradients on it. It's just got a clean edge and then got some smaller details on top. I think maybe the hair is kind of messing me up a little bit. I do kind of like the belly area to the legs, kind of. This part looks decent. The shapes could be a little bit more refined for sure, but in general this part looks decent. The clothing has some weird physics going on, but at least it's got something clean. But then I guess the hair is the stuff that I don't like. The shapes themselves, like I guess the white part here, this part specifically, it looks kind of weird to me. I'm looking at because I've been keeping a couple different versions so far, right? I'm looking at the original one. The original one looks nice because I guess this part is a little bit slender. This part here. So I could fix that. This part as well, I guess. I don't know. Have you looked at... Oh, I have not. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Oh yeah, let's not use it. I think like the saturation layer mode. It's changes the value or something, if I remember correctly. So I think we use this one. It's alright, I suppose. Nothing too special. Nothing specifically stands out. I don't know if that's good or bad, but... Yeah, black and white layer over it. Like, let me check again. I keep forgetting, but I think... one of these ways of doing it changes the values that was being perceived. So this is with the saturation layer mode, and this is with the saturation HSL adjustment layer. What's the difference? Is there a difference? Alright, let me move this into my PRF here and see if there's a difference here. I thought there was a difference. Or maybe I accidentally used the wrong thing. Maybe I used like a color mode or something, I'm not sure. Might be mistaken. A black and white adjustment layer? Oh, I don't think there's anything that's like specifically just to make it black and white. I've never seen that. Like, I know it's not a layer blend mode. What about... yeah. What if I take this? I can turn it blue. What if I turn it black like that? I guess you could do something like this to turn it black and white. But let me see. Oh. なんか違うのかな? 同じやんけ。同じじゃないこれ。Nothing really perceivable, I think. It's pretty, a color layer in black. Ah, yes, I see. Let me try a color layer in black. I think like one of these ways changes the values. Welcome back, Igami. Are these guys any different, dude? They all look the same. Naka chigau no kana? Wakarimahen? First one is darker. Am I black and white colorblind? It looks all the same to me. If anything, like the middle one feels darker to me, but I don't know if it's just my tablet. I'm looking at the eyes and it feels like the middle one's slightly darker. Is that a positioning thing? Not much, Igami. Just me being really lost, as usual. What's new? I'm looking at the hair. Oh, the back hair part. Oh yeah, it does look darker. Yeah, you're right. Wait, what? It does look darker, right? I wish you can toggle things on and off in this. Oh wait, what? Oh, what am I doing there? I could just move it into Clip Studio though. Look at all my brain cells. Oh yeah, you can really see it. Okay, so these two are the same, I believe. So, which one was the first one? The first one was the. Sorry, which one was the first one? I think the first one is this one. Yeah, the HSL adjustment layer, I think, was the darker one. I think these guys are the same. Anyways, but for the most part, it's basically the same. In our case here, at least. And I don't know, like the values, it looks kind of okay to me, because the whole point was to keep all the greens the same and all the red, the maroon, the purple thingies the same. And I wasn't planning on adding this yellow light from the bottom right, but now that it's there, I guess it's also kind of, I just need to match it a little bit better. That's the most arrogant. I see. Good to know. I think I'm just too tired. Because it's just, you just keep working on it, right? Until it gets better and better and better. haba. Yeah, I was just saying, I think, was I even saying this to anyone in particular? I don't remember now, but I think before he came on, I was just saying that it's all mentality, right? Like, if I were, like, more energetic right now and feeling more motivated, I would look at these and be like, oh yeah, this is a great starting point. I just need to clean up the shapes and I'm way better, right? But then now I'm tired and I look at this and I'm like, oh man, I've been on this for like 2 weeks at least or something. And so we're still here. It's all in the head. Bloop, 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 bloop. 11. Oh, look at that. 11. Very cool. Yeah, that's why I was also I didn't know what to do with the bottom here, because if I didn't have any reflected light, it would be kind of boring. Which for shoes, I suppose it makes sense. We don't really want people to look there, but I don't know if it's too empty or what. If we have reflected light that is just white, then I don't know if it kind of fits with the background. But I guess these guys don't have to be yellow though. The hair can be yellow anyways, even if it's the white reflected light, I suppose, just because it's green and then it's close enough or something. If I just kept this white, I wonder if it's a... Yeah, but they have a lot more interesting visual stuff. Like, they have a lot of items, they have a lot of shapes and details, right? All these very, very intricate designs and stuff like that. We don't quite have enough, is how I feel about it. Which is why I wanted to do some more. Let me just knock all the set out first. Oh wait, I need to be careful with this one. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, maybe none of that nonsense. I thought it'd be cool if you can merge up with the background, something like the lighting. But yeah, the yellow was a little it was taking away from the balance. I wanted it to be mostly green, right? So I think it was a little bit too strong. Okay, I'm so sleepy right now. Let me try. Go for... Yeah, the green. Well, I still have the metal stuff, I guess. Let me go. Oh, it's kind of dark. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Uh, do you mean like right now, or do you mean like how do I say this? Yeah, I did paint the shadows in first, but only for the main light. I think every other light source, then I will paint the light instead of the shadow. But actually, I'm not. Oh, in the planning stage, then I'm not sure because I'm mostly painting in terms of like whichever way the brush is easier to use, kind of thing. If I have to draw like a circle, if there's like a circular bright spot, right? Like I don't know, on the tie there was like this bright round oval, then it would have been easier to paint the light instead of painting the shadow. So I am not sure if I understand like the difference, or if I'm talking about the same thing. If you will multiply over everything, then use a mask to erase parts. I see. But what difference does it make though? Like it's I guess like the way you think is slightly different. Because I feel like the issue it makes your light and shadow hit more cohesive. Ooh. I don't know if I understand that. Like as in like light and shadow more cohesive. Yeah, I might just be too tired. I'm barely staying awake here, but like I feel like the issue I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure what that cohesiveness means particularly. And erase them? Right. How should I say this? Like, I feel like painting the light or painting the shadow doesn't make too much of a difference for me. If I understand the form, then it doesn't matter which one I'm painting, because the end result is the same, right? Like I will look at the thing and evaluate it based on how overall it feels. So whether if I paint one or the other, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I think for the most part, I simply don't have like a good understanding of the form itself. Oh, do you mean like not caring about colors at all? Just like overall, and then like it's like a black and white thing? Each individual part, you only worry about light and dark. Right. So, oh, okay. I get exactly what you're saying now. Yeah, I 100% get what you're saying now. Yes, I have seen that. And yeah, I have thought of that if you're like, for example, like ignoring all the individual local colors, right? And then you're just going like across everything and being like, hey, what are all the surfaces that catches light? And what are all the surfaces that are not in the light? And like then you can basically plan like the big shapes and the smaller shapes across all of the different local colors, right? Yes, I have seen that, and I have thought that it seems like it's a really great way of making sure that the shapes are not necessarily too fragmented in one thing, like, and then not fragmented enough in somewhere else. Yes, I get. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that is a great idea. Where's my thing? Let me put it in there. Even though I'm probably never gonna come back and look at this that often, but at least it's recorded somewhere. Everything feels fragmented. Right. What am I struggling with? So I think what's happening here is that there's a multitude of different things that is bombarding me at the same time. So again, this is a mentality thing. This is an expectation setting issue because I'm expecting things to come out and look good, right? But then we have a problem where, say for example, the hair here. I don't like the ratio, the specific shape, like it's not slender enough and so on and so forth. And then the colors I'm unsure of. That's number 2. And then number 3 will be the rendering itself, which is where the fragmentation comes. But if it's fragmented or too fragmented or not fragmented enough, that I also don't have a good idea. I don't have like a good immediate sort of like, if I paint this thing, I immediately feel like, hey, I like it, or hey, I don't like it. I just get like a huge question mark. And I get question marks for 3 of these things at the same time. And therefore it feels very, I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing, you know, like I don't know what I want. I don't know where I want to go. And I don't know what's wrong with it. And I think this is the so-called gray area that I've been thinking about in my new way of like structuring everything. There's just some point like you hit the technical limits or like your own visual library limits or your own experience limit where I'm just kind of lost. I'm just not sure. And then I will just, for me, I just personally get really stuck because I want to hit that quality control before I move on. But I think the better way is to just move on and then come back and move on to the next piece, right? Just keep churning out more. And then at some point in time, go back and look at the old stuff and be like, hey, you know, how do I feel about it now? Because, right, like the color, this one that we painted, while I was okay-ish with the shapes, the colors look fine on me in that moment. But then after I come back, now it feels a little bit dull. Maybe it was because of this nonsense on top, right? But like, after a few, 1 or 2 weeks now, I still like the one on top more. So that it does mean that originally my color wasn't quite hitting the mark still. Maybe not as colorful, but it could be a little bit more colorful. I think probably that's why I'm feeling so lost and confused and overwhelmed. It's just that there's still a lot of things that I'm not good at, and I'm expecting myself to do good at it, even though there's no reason for me to set that high of an expectation. That's probably like how everything kind of fits together. Local color. So yeah, I think trying new ideas, like for example this, I think this should definitely be part of the process. Especially for something like this. Yeah, especially so for something. Like if if I were to just paint, then whatever, man. Right? Like if my expectations are not that high, if the stakes are not that high, then just whatever. But if I said to myself that I want to do this well and I want to do it good, then I should have come back to this thing and then gone through this sort of process. Because then when I move on from one part, I would have cleared a thing. Then it wouldn't remain a question mark as I attack the next challenge on the next section here. It would be very slow, but it would be a lot more stable, I think. The ground that I'm standing on will feel a lot more stable because I would have iterated and tried many different things for each individual section. And I kind of do that, but I think haha, I said doo-doo, but I kind of did that, but at least for the colors. Which is why I guess the colors, I mean the colors was confusing for a bit, but it wasn't as bad. Or was it? Maybe it was kind of bad, but at least it's easier to change than rendering stuff. Anyways, too much thinking again. But I mean for the most part, like this is kind of it, right? Like I could polish up the shapes, I could touch up here and there. But for the most part, I think this is as far as I can go. Yeah, this one looks a bit more cohesive. And I was still thinking of, for example, like maybe going on top, you know, and then adding some overlays here and there, just like very minor ones, maybe to pull certain areas in a certain direction in a consistent way. Then maybe that makes it a little bit more nicer to look at. I'm not sure, but it's worth giving it a try, right? Like just a little bit more yellow maybe at the bottom so that it fits the back just ever so slightly. But yeah, like before I finalize on this, I'll probably sit on this. I'll just come back to this every day of the week or something and take a quick glance and then be like, hey, how do I feel about this today? How's everyone feeling today? Yeah, it's not a good idea. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's kind of it. If I have more energy, I'll probably just continue to clean it up. But I think for today, the stream's only been on for 2 hours, but I've been painting for like the past... what time? At least like 4 plus 5 maybe. Kind of poop. Hello, DTV. Are you suggesting? No, today we probably won't go that far. I'm already dying right now. 6-7. 6-7. Man, if you go like that's that like VR chat world where you do like language exchange between Japanese and like other non-Japanese speakers. And then if me and my friends, we don't want to talk to any Japanese, non-Japanese people, and we're speaking Japanese, then we'll just say 6-7 to anybody who speaks English to us. And then they will just leave us alone. They'll just immediately be like, yeah, fuck these guys, man. I'm just not gonna talk to them anymore. They're not interesting anymore. Because in Japanese mode, we sound very Japanese. So they'll be like, oh, some natives, let me practice. And then we'll just be like, yeah, we don't really want to practice. We just want to check amongst ourselves. And of course, that begs the question, why are we in a public instance? But it's just where we always meet up. And then we'll just be like, yeah, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. It's like a freaking, I don't know, man. It's like body odor or something. They say that and people just leave you alone. Doesn't always work though. Also, probably it's gonna this technique is gonna expire maybe in like a couple months. But then we get a new brain rot meme to abuse. Very cool. I'm kind of done with this. I don't want to look at this anymore for today. I'll just leave it open and maybe take a glance at the end. But I'm thinking I'll maybe just do some sketches. Oh man, I am trying to sort out my OC so that I can bring that OC in and I can do some more stuff a little bit more comfortably. I think my first OC is a little bit hard to work with just because there's so many things tied up with that character. So we need someone who is just like new and then doesn't have necessarily any too much importance, I would say. And then I can maybe just screw around a little bit more. And try different clothing and try different ideas and colors and style or something like that. But I'm just gonna do some sketches, I suppose, until the end here. Take 7. How did it even get so famous, man? Like, it's so stupid. But then people reminded everyone else of like how in the past there used to be like the letter E and also 21. And also, what else is there? I mean, Skibidi and Riz was the predecessor, right? To 6-7, I guess. I guess at least Riz has a meaning, but like Skibidi is just Skibidi. It's always a joy to have to explain to Japanese people why 6-7 is funny. Because everyone who knows it would just burst out laughing when we start doing it. And everyone who doesn't know would just be really confused. And you can't really explain it that well. It's just like, it has no meaning. Like, what are you gonna do? Simpler times. I remember E. Oh man. Do you remember the letter B as well? Bigamy. I don't. You don't have to. You don't have to go that far, man. How do I say this? Like, oh man. I know I'm not really even the best person to say this, since I am also gonna do the same thing. But like, you know, I know who you're drawing for. You know who you're drawing for, and let me just say that it's not that serious, man. It's all right. If you want to, you can always go. But like, if you're starting feeling stressed out, why not just pick one from like the dozens that you already have? You know, it's all right. You wanna? Making it personal now? Very cool, very cool. And I also haven't really finalized because I wanted to finish the green thing. It's not called the green thing, by the way, the green poster. But and then I can work on whatchamacallit, some thumbnail. Well, my tablet is flashing me now constantly. But I didn't finish that. I ended up doing a little bit more character design for my own stuff. My physical features are already all mostly set, I think. But the thing is, I never really iterated on it, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant, because I think over time it's going to change. But it has also been pretty consistent for a while now, so I think it's probably good enough. Because otherwise then I can never release it, since things always change. And then the basic lore and the basic setup, well, I wouldn't even say basic. It goes pretty deep, I think. For the most part, there's a lot of... I try to insert as much like human-like things, like, you know, you have something that happens that lead to something else, and as a result, this is the decision making that they would make because of all these things that have happened in the past. And then character, story-wise, there's certain conflicts. I think there's 3 separate conflicts that was happening. Like not conflicts as in like people fighting each other, conflict as in like the characters' development conflicts, where, you know, like if they're having certain issues and then how is it going to resolve. We're not quite at the resolution stage because I think that's too much work for now. It's really hard to tie that down until we have more characters in. And more like a story background, stuff like that. Like a world setting kind of thing. So it is, I think for the most part, pretty mature in terms of what is already available. And I can release the basic design so I can then actually work on her on stream as well. Then I can turn some of these streams to be a little bit more relaxing, because then I don't have to care too much what happens. Oh my god, my stupid ass tablet, bro. I'm just gonna burn that autopilot sketch now. Probably just gonna be 1-for-1 copies, I think. I will change the proportions and stuff. It's not that it's getting worse, it's just intermittent. Because sometimes it's completely fine for like 2 months, and then sometimes because the connection just happens to be in a bad angle or something, or maybe some dust got into the cables or some shit. And then it just starts to do this. Like today was fine for like the first 3.5 hours until like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes ago. When we started talking, like before we started talking it was fine. Not to say that talking was the reason, but thumbnailing is more stressful. Is the base sketch of what will be? I don't know. Like I don't think so personally. For me, it's always not meeting that sort of expectation of final render quality. That's the part that has always gotten me forever, man, since the very beginning. Because my expectations are always so high. It just doesn't look that difficult. You know what I mean? Like you look at someone else's stuff. Yeah, there's just like a line here. It just has this curve. You know. It has like really simple colors. Like even for this one, it looks so good. Even though I can see that the shapes are not necessarily the tidiest, right? It's not the tightest. We don't necessarily have that many colors either. But it just looks really good. And then when I try to do something else, granted it is usually like a different color or like maybe slightly different designs where the balance of the illustration is thrown off of the original, so it's not a one-for-one copy, then it just comes out bad, and that's the stressful part for me. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I'm worried it's not gonna get any better, so I get stuck. You want to tell me about that? Yeah, it's like, yeah, but the moment, yeah, like not knowing if you like it or hate it, I think, yeah, this has always been really hard. If it's something technical, I can understand why. Like, I don't have the technical understanding of that part. But if it's like design or something like that. But I guess even for thumbnailing, I guess it's comp, right? If you really want to go like at it from a technical angle, it's the comp. Sorry, I blanked out. Sorry, I blanked out a bit. I have no idea what I was talking about. What are we talking about? Right. Stressful parts. Oh, yeah. Thumbnailing, yeah, thumbnailing. I mean, okay, to be fair, I don't really do thumbnailing. So, I don't have too much extensive experience with it. Because for the most part, yeah, I would say that it is also stressful though. Because I don't do it precisely because I don't feel like I can generate any good ideas. Which is why most of the time, rather than generating ideas myself, I would just browse and walk around Pinterest and look for something that would inspire me. So instead of thinking of something, I just wait for it to happen, kind of. And of course, that process is extremely inefficient. And which is why I don't have that many original things. The only pieces that I managed to really churn out, like the one that I did for Comic Cat, for example, that one was done under time pressure. So I understood that I wasn't in a position to be choosing. So I just did the first logical thing that came to mind. And I treated it like work. I guess that's what people say, like, do not be too emotionally invested. Which is also why I need this new character, just because my main OC is too emotionally important. It's really hard. I just get stuck. If I draw my OC and I kind of screw it up, I don't just feel like I suck as an artist. I feel like I suck as a person. So then the stakes get really high. So we need like one who is just like I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. We need like one that's not as important, I guess. To experiment with some what's the word? Original ideas, right? Because generating ideas is also part of the process, which is the thumbnailing and stuff like that. So need some practice there, without feeling like I want to kill myself every time I do it. No, it's too big. Maybe. I think when I started this year, I thought that by the end of this year I'll be pretty comfortable, you know, with everything. We are comfortable just now with everything. And now my new prediction is by the end of next year. Well, to be fair, if this next coming year and I only draw original stuff and I only just let myself paint and just explore ideas and explore different comps and explore different colors and textures and materials, I think the end result would be very satisfying. I think. That's what I like to believe. So one more year maybe I'll give myself. Oof. If I can last one more year. I hope I can last one more year. Technically, there's nothing stopping me from just keep going. But I think there are certain issues that are slowly arising as I'm doing this series of streams. Just because, right, it's not just about allocating that time, right? It's about allocating enough energy. And I think it's been starting to... Some things are starting to stack up. And it's not easy to resolve it, right? Because you're in the thick of it. So being in a new situation brings you some new problems, but as long as you're not leaving that situation, then you have to continue to incur that cost as you try to figure out how to fix it. So that part is a little tricky, I think. So I'll keep doing it until I physically cannot. Or like I'm about to get fired or something, I don't know. I don't know if that's a reference to TV. I apologize. I feel like I never understand your references. The most recent other one being the Remembrance Day, Veterans Day meme reference. Oh man, I do not know that meme. Man, nothing worse than sharing something that you think is fun and like having just the other side not understanding and not getting it. I do apologize that I cannot share this Oh, maybe that I can relate to. Oh man, dude. It's always interesting going in VR chat. You never know who you find, and you get to see such a wide range of people. The people who are really social, the people who are not. And at some point, like after talking to a bunch of people, you can almost kind of like hear their inner thoughts. You can see them walk up to you, like especially the socially awkward ones, because I relate to that a lot. I can hear them talking in their head almost. Like, oh yeah, okay, I would like to join these guys. Oh, but they're kind of talking. Oh man, it's kind of hard to join. Oh man, like I don't know what to talk about. Oh shit, what should I say? How should I say it? Oh. Man, I need to do my meme. What's that called? Refresher. I need to just find like meme compilation videos on YouTube, like hours long of it. I'm just gonna watch through all of it. I used to do that pretty regularly. Not because like I just want to stay in touch, but because it just pops out and then I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Because watching games too, man. Like unless I'm watching someone who's very technically good at that game, otherwise I can't enjoy either. I'm just like, oh man, it's, you know, it doesn't feel good to watch them suck at it. And my post is kind of stiff, but that's okay. I'm not really there. Dingo? I feel like I've heard of something like that before. But I sworn I've heard of that before. And I don't feel like drawing. It's kind of just like kind of mid. No Okay, this is not what I think it is, I think. The Quandale Dingo. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is this from North America? Let me ask AI here. So the person whose name is featured in the original meme is an American high school football player from Pennsauken, New Jersey. Pennsauken. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, full body sketches are kind of pain. Maybe just more eyes, Lamau. Drawing less and less things slowly. Slowly drawing less and less things. Back to work tomorrow. God. Ah, なるほどね。そういうことね。We don't touch the mouth here. What angle is this actually? こういう感じ。Something like this, I guess. So it is what? Tilt this turn, and then it's also tilted back. Maybe a little bit of this. Oh yeah, yesterday was pretty cool, I think, because so I don't know how the conversation started, but some people were in the voice chat and they were just practicing in our server, in the Discord server, and I guess the topic of not getting enough sleep came up or something, and then we have a Japanese user who was having issues, and then we have Ibukize, who is a bit more knowledgeable about this topic, and they were trying to share it. Ibukize were trying to share the information, but because it's Japanese, they couldn't do it. And I just so happened to see the situation, and I got pinged. I think George was there. Is George here today? I don't think I saw him, but so in the end we spent like I think an hour and a half, I think, as I'm trying to translate very poorly like technical terms and ideas over, but based on the vibes that I got from, you know, our Japanese individual, it would seem that they have learned quite a lot more about the situation that they're facing where they couldn't sleep properly, than they had previously known about. And I too learned new things, which I thought was really insane. Like that, you know, we primarily gathered for art, right? Like, but because everyone's from different part of, you know, different walks of life, we actually resolved, perhaps. I was a translator. I was a translator who's doing a very poor job at it. There's a lot of technical terms. But I learned new things. Like the main thing that I learned was that there's this thing called a tart cherry juice. T-A-R-T cherry juice. First of all, I learned that tart means sour because I've never seen that word in my life. Actually, that's probably not true, but I probably have never used it. I think I probably saw it in Costco once. But then the next thing is apparently this tart cherry juice is very good for sleep because it has an amino acid that helps you your brain, your body create the necessary hormones to help you relax and sleep, specifically serotonin and melatonin. So, and then it's kind of insane because I've never heard of it, and I don't know if it's the vinegar one. If you just search for tart cherry juice, you will find it. And the amazing thing is you will not just find it in English markets, you will find the same thing under the same name in Japanese markets. Because my concern was that if you're recommending stuff for people to drink, it might not be available in a different country. But it was absolutely available. And there were absolutely a bunch of reviews saying that it helps with sleep. I don't know if it's placebo, you know, how effective it is. But the fact that there are that many reviews saying the same thing was kind of just mind-blowing to me because I didn't know this thing existed. And now you're telling me it doesn't just exist in the West, but exists in the East. And people in the East have also been, you know, enjoying the benefits that it brings. So it's like, what? Like, it's like when you first learn like Japanese or a different language, your world just opens up, right? All of a sudden, it's like, oh my god, there's so many things now. It's kind of like that. But yeah, like we are a what do you call it? A community, I suppose. It's just very surprising that. Yeah. Anyways, this happened yesterday. Also, it doesn't give me any confidence in myself if we were to proceed with our Japanese artist interview like conversation thingy, because man, I have to prep all the technical terms. I have to prep all of the conversation possible topics first. If not, I'm gonna screw it up very bad. He will plan for a lesson for 2.5, and then I would just not be able to speak for like a good portion, and then we just end up losing out a lot of content because we cannot move on. So that would be pretty bad. Anyways, I still haven't gotten a reply yet, so I'm just kind of waiting. I have heard the name. I think I've seen the name before. Oh, I am following them. Oh yeah. I know them. How about, you know, I've seen this style before. I've seen their art before. I think specifically it's the one with like all the tiny dudes. It must have been a while ago. I don't see it anymore. Oh yeah, Duvet isn't here today. This will be the daily, I guess. Yeah, like this one I think was the one I saw. They're selling books or something? Oh, it's just a collection of their art. Right, Igami, like remember we were talking about like an artist who George contacted on my behalf, and essentially we were trying to set up this like feedback session, and then they agreed to be on stream. I've given them a list of times where I'm available, which is just every day. But I've given them only for November is the thing, and November is almost over, and they still haven't gotten back to me. So, and did say in the middle of November they would get back to me. Maybe it's time for me to send a follow-up email, to be honest. Social dynamic wise, it's kind of weird because they are obviously the more successful and accomplished artists, but we are also the client who is paying. So it's interesting, but they must just be really busy or something. And it's not like I'm going anywhere, right? It's not like I'm really in a rush or something, so. Yeah, anyways. Sorry, Uni, why did you bring up this artist? You should go to sleep though, Yugami. There's nothing worth staying or like being more tired for, I think. About a copycat, I just bought a custom. Yeah, it is very nice. Oh, Layla drew it. Let's see. Were they there at the booth? Copycat? In the past, I suppose. Copycat or Comitia. But like, did you meet them? Did you get an autograph? Autograph. I didn't ask. I see. I see. I think I didn't ask that many artists, but I know I asked all the famous ones. It was my first comic cat, and even though probably not my last, it's gonna be my last for a while. So I figured that I might as well ask since I wouldn't be back for a while. Right. Right. Oh man. Yeah, art is interesting. Sorry, I'm parsing some thoughts. Yeah, but I guess if I'm that tired, I'm trying to... I guess if I'm this tired, I should probably just go to bed. Like, cause I'm thinking that, hey, this is kind of a... not so enjoyable process right now. And it's probably because I'm tired. And I'm wondering, like, hey, does that mean that, like, art is still... not like a relaxing activity for me? And I guess it is not, right? Like, because technically I'm not strong enough yet, but then I wondered, maybe it's the topic, the stuff that I'm, because like I enjoy looking, but I don't enjoy doing, and I don't enjoy doing because I'm bad, and also, or at least I think I'm bad. It doesn't meet my expectations, and the other half would be that what I'm drawing doesn't really interest me at all, because otherwise then it would be interesting to see it develop in front of me. So that's the two aspects to it. But then I thought about it, you know, like right now I'm just, I guess, too tired to even want to watch YouTube videos. Then I guess, you know, like, hey, if that is the case, then whatever evaluation I'm doing is just invalid. It doesn't make any sense anymore because I'm just too tired. So there is also that, so. Oh man. I don't know what I'm doing even. I'm just collecting a bunch of photos. Oh, sorry, illustration. Hello, Layla. I have math? What's math? I don't know if these are AI. Is this AI? Doesn't look like it so far. I mean, like, what are these scribbles? Some of these scribbles are kind of weird, but it could just be a very rough thing. Nice, dude. What, Layla? I wasn't referring to you. I was referring to the art on screen. Yes, welcome to Vay. Oh, sorry. That's the artist name. I thought you misspelled a word. Sorry. Did I send a link just now? I did, okay. And let me put it in Duvay's dailies here. Wow. Like, I don't get any of this on my timeline, by the way, Duvay. Like, stuff like this. It's interesting that you get a decent amount based on all the ones that you have shared so far, all the artists that you have shared. Also, I'm just absolutely too tired to have any thoughts at all. Picture there is a math picture, so I don't know what you're talking about, Layla. Why the picture there is a math picture? Oh, I like the colors. I really like gray and then like some saturated lights. I like that a lot. I have all the stuff that I've captured before. They all have a lot of that. Oh, I know someone who would like this. Our Miaverse will like it. You is cool. I have no idea what you're talking about. Layla, what are you talking about? What map are we talking about? Are you talking about the numbers at the top of the screen? What does a math picture mean? What does a math picture mean? Probably busy. I was too nervous to ask. I see. I'm a 6-0. Yes, I'm a 6-0. Man, wouldn't that be nice? What? Very cool, Layla. Very cool. Yeah, it's very interesting. We're witnessing something, that's for sure. I'm just not sure what. Oh. Never seen a message get deleted. I think I've seen a few times in the course of our 230 streams, but hello, Circle. I'm just looking at this. This looks really nice. I like the I guess the monochromatic palette, I guess. Looks nice. Nice and soft colors. Very gentle. Anyways, as long as they're having fun and they're not being too disruptive, I'm fine with them just being in their own world, so to speak. I'm very curious what a math picture is, though, but unfortunately, that is beyond my understanding. Also, thank you, Dave. Also, thank you, Uni, too. Forgot about that. We got downgraded. We got downgraded from 6 to 1 now. Come on, hands up if you're a 1 euro and you're in the chat. Oh yeah, Thorns Dance, that is one of my all-time favorite artists. E5 Thorns Dance. With the blender, the 3D render together with the painting. Sorry, are you encouraging what? You are one and you are live? Encouraging 1 euros in the chat. Is that right? So what? We gotta be like, if you're 1 euro, you gotta get out of here. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't check out everyone's suggestions here. At some point, I think it seems like a lot of people are interested in taking a job today. I might have to introduce a upper limit. Oh, Layla, I'm gonna have to need you to only type in English, please. I'm out. I could have just put 10 minutes, but I'm dropping off here anyways. It makes no difference. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to as well. I don't think it was that bad, but yeah, I guess might as well try it out. You have someone who's maybe enjoying themselves a little bit too. I don't know, like I don't know what they've been saying from the beginning. I don't think it's malicious in any case. I was just gonna remove that one message and then I saw the timeout. I'm like, oh yeah, what does this do? Like, how does that work? I wasn't expecting it to nuke the message. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off soon anyways. Maybe they'll be here tomorrow. And see how it goes tomorrow. Do you guys get to see the chat history? Circle, do you see like all the older messages? Maybe you have to scroll back in time to the. I believe what like YouTube only like loads it in tandem with the player, right, or something. So I probably have to scroll back in order to see it. It's all good. Anyways, I do think 30 minutes was too much, but I am dropping off in like the next 5 minutes. I don't think I can get anything done anyways. And then tomorrow it would just be trying to wrap that up again. I feel like I've been trying to wrap it up for like an entire week now, but PO art? Well, what is PO art? It's not next to R. I thought it might have been a typo for real, but P and R is kind of far, right? What is PO art? What? Oh, peak. Oh, of course. Of course, L and K is next to each other, right? That makes a lot of sense. Oh man. Oh, wait a second. Can I not do this? Oh, I cannot. I was wondering if I can remove the timeout, because it feels like you should be able to do something like that. But I guess you, I can't. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do apparently once it's in timeout. Good to know, because we don't get chances like this that often. There is no option here. There's no option to do anything. I can put them in timeout again, apparently. Like YouTube lets me put them in timeout again. It doesn't replace this button with like untimeout. It's just timeout again. It doesn't seem like I can do anything else with a user that's in timeout. Nothing too special here in terms of the options available. Because we are off, but it's actually standalone. 아, そうしたらいいんじゃない？そうだよね。Be the secondary sequence. That's fine. Anyways, I'll probably just hop off here, I think. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. come back tomorrow to see what happens with Layla. The saga continues. Have a good night, guys. Oh, my tablet is also trying to quit on me now. Can't see anything anymore. Alright, guys, good night. Yes, 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 very cool. Alright, take it easy, guys. Don't expect too much. More than what you can reasonably produce, like me. You get really drained every day. What am I doing? Yes, thank you. Alright guys, goodbye.